My name is Whitney and I'm a registered dental hygienist here to bring you with to Walgreens to see what kind of dental products they have on their shelves. And we'll go through and we'll talk about what I would personally buy for my teeth and gum health. So let's go. We found oral care, we're here. So the first thing I would get is, of course, I always say a toothbrush. We want soft. Ooh, lots of electric power options, but let's just get a regular soft toothbrush. I feel like when you go lower down, it's always gonna be the cheaper ones. Is that true? I'm not sure, maybe. I don't know the marketing, advertising stuff, but I do know what a good toothbrush is. So I'm down here looking for a good toothbrush, and what I'm looking for is soft. We don't like medium. Medium it's not doing anything for you. Soft is good for your gums. Here. It's usually on the top. You can see it right there, how it says soft. Ooh, look at that extra soft back there. Love it. But medium, we don't want anything to do with that. Oh, you can't even see it. You don't want anything. You don't want that. No, thank you. We would grab a soft. One's just like, oh, perfect. Walgreens brand. This one's just jumping off at me because it's only $2.99, $3. Perfect. This is what I would grab. Next, toothpaste. All really great options. I feel like Walgreens has a really great toothpaste section. You know, you could go any of these big brand names, really great. Any type of whitening is really good, but it can cause sensitivity, especially if you already have sensitive teeth. So be really careful with using too much whitening. Sensitivity toothpaste, on the other hand, obviously helps prevent sensitivity, so we love that. There's different brands to do sensitivity. They all work. It just depends which one you like the taste of, right? Like, there's so many sensitivity options. Oftentimes they have ingredients like potassium nitrate. Is that in here? Yes. Potassium nitrate, sodium fluoride, stannous fluoride, those types of ingredients are really good to help with sensitivity, and they really do work. Those are and then of course if you're just getting like a regular cavity protection or any type of just like pro health or total, they're all good and normal and you can't go wrong. Right now I'm not having too many problems, so I probably would just pick like a total or a cavity protection, just something very simple. Again, the ingredients are usually going to be fluoride here. It's usually sodium fluoride or stannous fluoride. Here's a sodium fluoride, and let's find a stannous fluoride. Stannous up in here? Sodium? 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 Today we're just seeing lots of sodium fluoride, but stannous fluoride also works. Very cool. All right, next, floss, or some kind of interdental cleaning between your teeth type method right here. Y'all know regular string floss is great, traditional string floss that you use with your hands. If you can use it properly, I recommend it. Let's see what we got here. Waxed versus unwaxed. Waxed versus unwaxed, it's really patient preference, whatever you like, whatever can get through your teeth without it breaking, without it fraying. It's really whatever you like. So, you know, it's kind of like trial and error with floss until you find the one that works for you. I personally like the unwaxed, but some people don't because that'll fray between their teeth. So again, trial and error. A lot of people do like the expanding too, but some people hate it. So I hate that I'm not giving you good advice for this, but a lot of people like the wax. Luckily floss isn't too expensive, so you can kind of like trial and error. You could see what works for you, and then once you find one that works for you, you use it, right? Now, if you're really struggling with in between your teeth with your fingers, of course, floss picks are an option. Wait, I love how these are purple. I've never seen the purple one. Hello. So floss picks, you can't go wrong. It's something is better than nothing, right? But I will say with the floss picks, you gotta just make sure you're really trying to adapt them to the teeth the best you can. So I will insert a video that shows how to adapt them, but you wanna make sure you're really like wrapping them around each tooth. So you're not just like popping them in and out, right? You wanna wrap them around each tooth. That's floss picks. And then if you're really struggling with any type of string, there's also these go-betweens. I usually recommend the ones with the actual bristles. There you go. Those can actually clean between your teeth. Look at all those different sizes. If you use the rubber ones like this, those rubber ones are more for like a quick, like something stuck between my teeth after lunch. But those bristled ones, these are better for like actually your nighttime flossing routine type thing. Next, a tongue scraper. Love it. I just realized this is not in the right spot. This is not where that tongue scraper goes. Where did it come from? Oh, it come from up here. Okay. So let's just put that back. Not a big tongue scraper selection up in here. Too bad. There's usually metal ones and there's also plastic ones, but here I think there's only plastic. Oh no, gosh, I missed it. Okay, here's a metal one. Perfect. Again, patient preference, whatever you like. I used to only like the plastic ones because I just felt like they cleaned my tongue so well. But now I've actually been using the metal ones because I love how much I can clean the tongue scraper itself. You know what I'm saying? You could put it in the dishwasher. We love that dishwasher. So I'm into that. But I, of course, have both still. But I have found myself gravitating toward this one lately. We love a metal tongue scraper. And that's really it. I'm pushing my luck. I don't want to make people feel like they can't come in this aisle, so I'm gonna go. Because I feel like people are avoiding this aisle, which is like, I feel bad. So anyway, that was it. This is 4 things you need. A brush, a toothpaste, a floss, and a tongue scraper. Lots of mouthwash options. You know what? You don't gotta worry about them. Mouthwash isn't needed. However, if you like mouthwash and you want to use it, that's fine. It's additional. But make sure you're brushing, flossing. That's the most important thing. If you want to add mouthwash, that's fine. Let me talk about them really quick. I love the anti-cavity mouthwashes. If you're gonna add one, that's the one to add, right? These other ones that are just like fresh breath, that's really just like for funsies. They're not really doing anything but fresh breath, right? Like maybe kind of reducing bacteria in your mouth, blah, blah, blah. But we love the anti-cavities. I'm all about anti-cavities. ACT is another good one here. Anti-cavity. And when you use those anti-cavity ones, you want to make sure you use them before bed. The point is, you just want them to work. You want to swish with them, spit, and then don't rinse for like 30 minutes. So you get the anti-cavity benefits. Ain't no swishing with nothing. That mechanical removal with a toothbrush and floss. Nothing's gonna replace that. These are just for fun, added things. If you're struggling with cavities, add an anti-cavity. Or if you want to just strengthen and remineralize your enamel, add an anti-cavity. If you just want some fresh breath in the morning, then you can use some of those other ones, right? And don't forget that technique is more important than the tool. Whatever you're using, if you're not using it right, it doesn't matter that you're using something good if you're not using it right? And consistency is everything, okay? You want to make sure that you're being consistent, brushing, flossing, doing all the things every single day. Consistency is everything as well. Okay, hope that helped. I didn't get in trouble yet, so I gotta go. Antacids department. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications if you did. And please remember that technique is more important than the tool. So whatever products you end up buying to use in your mouth, whatever toothbrush, floss, etc., whatever it is, make sure you're using proper technique when you use it. So many people never learned how to use floss correctly. So many people are using electric toothbrushes wrong, which is why I made my free oral care guide. I will link it in the description box below. It contains a bunch of my technique videos, including proper brushing, proper flossing, proper tongue scraping, and more to confirm or relearn proper technique at home, as well as helping you stay consistent with your daily dental care. So check out my free oral care guide below. And until next time, I'll see you on Instagram at Teeth Talk Girl. Peace, love, and teeth.